Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? I'm back with another PTCGO gameplay and commentary. Today, I'm going to be playing some games with ZoroGarb. This is the list I've been using recently. It's like 3 basic psychic down here. Very similar to the list that went in AIC that we saw Stefan using. I don't play the Latios. Oranguru kind of takes that spot for Zorak Mirror. Zorak Mirror has become more popular. I feel like the Oranguru has more value than the Latios. If I was to play basic psychic attacker, I would actually play the Mewtwo. I really feel it's really there for the Buzzwole matchup, and I feel like Mewtwo does a better job than the Latios. Another thing missing now with the reason I play basic psychic is because I no longer play Kartana. I don't like the bench space it takes up consistently, so I've gone with a second E-Hammer. I still think you need 2 special energy removals, so I've just gone with second E-Hammer over Kartana. The rest of the list is pretty similar to Stefan's, very standard. One thing different is I'm going with second Cynthia over third N. With the format being a little bit less aggressive, I feel like, or in a situation where you don't want to play N constantly, even against like Rayquaza decks, like once they set up, you don't really want to be ending them constantly. Using Cynthia, making sure you find your own Trash Avalanche to return knockout on Rayquazas is better, I feel like, than playing N on that turn for until the end of the game, maybe. So I've gone with second Cynthia over fourth N. Everything else besides that is pretty standard, pretty straightforward. Once again, the second Cynthia over the fourth end against like Zorak Mirror matches. Like if you start drawing the first couple prizes in Zorak Mirror matches, you don't want to be ending yourself to 4 when you're ending them up to like 6. So once again, that's why I like the second Cynthia right now over the fourth N. But yeah, besides that, everything's standard. Like I said, 3 basic psychic over the units because I don't play Kartana anymore. 40 C, 3 float, 2 choice, the draw supporter line, 2 Bridget still, 1 Ace of Roller for the healing card, 2 Parallel City using control there, 3 Field Blower. Yeah, nothing much different besides the Kartana, and then no Latios, and then adding the Oranguru. So let's go ahead and get into our game. One is going to be against a Buzzwole Octillery. Can be a pretty rough matchup without the Mewtwo, but sometimes it's fine. We'll see how this goes. There's always an out. Just gotta find it. Oh, this is a pretty poor start. Praying on the top deck now. Maybe we'll get a couple mulligan draws to kind of even out this poor start. I think we're going to get 1. I see Switch. I see the Fight Energy, the Max Elixir. So I think it is a Buzzwole something for sure. Maybe fighting something. It could be like a Zygarde or something, I guess. Another Zorak isn't terrible if we can find a Bridget. There's the Ultra Ball. It's possible. He only plays the 1 Lele and maybe opened a dead hand. Nope, there's an N. Kind of hoping he would play that, but I think him discarding it means he probably has a different supporter who's going to play this turn, which is unfortunate. But we'll have to do what we can. There's the Buzzwole. About what I expected. Could still see an N possibly. Oh, it's going to be a Sycamore. All right. Of course, another Ultra Ball and a Fighting Energy. Nice, that's fine with me. Diancie comes down. Now I'm scared of Max Elixir at this point. Up to 3 items though, so once again, if I can draw out of this, it might not be too terrible. But there's a float as well. So next turn I'm probably gonna lose if I don't top deck here. I could Guzma Diancie to stall for a turn, and we got the Enhanced Hammer actually, so we're not in a terrible spot. So then want to puzzle look at the top 3 to try and set something up. All right, we found Treasure or Lele for a supporter on the next turn. So we'll bring up the Diancie. We will Enhance Hammer the energy. And we'll hit him with a big old pass. All right. So it would be not unreasonable, but it's pretty reasonable to assume at this point that he probably won't get the KO on us, which is awesome. Sycamore, sure. Remoraid, he would need another Floatstone Max Elixir. People are kind of skimping on the Floatstone count these days, and sometimes the Max Elixir count too. Oh, there's the Max Elixir though. We'll see. No. There's a hit. There's Super Rod. 2 energy, that's reasonable. Let's see if he has any follow-up. Another Max Elixir. All right. Well, he drew most of the Max Elixirs. Oh, he actually messed up on his first Max Elixir then. He definitely should have Super Rotted before that. Hit it anyway, so now huge shield thing checks with Brooklet Hill, but wants to keep the bench space open, it looks like. We see a pass. Please, give me a chance. Fighting Fury Belt. Okay, that might be a little bit annoying to have to deal with, but not too bad. One card in hand. So it's either artillery or a supporter, most likely. It's an energy, actually. Okay, so we're actually in a pretty good spot then to hopefully deal with this situation. A lot of items in the discard pile. Don't really need the choice band anymore then, I don't think. Let's see. 60, 120, 140, yeah. We don't really need the choice band anymore. We'll just keep the flow sum for the mobility. We'll Lele for Bridget. I didn't even check for Bridget. Either way, we have to Lele for a supporter, and we wouldn't change anything, so let's see if we can count some prizes real fast. Prize Cynthia, Sycamore. Some supporters prized. Cynthia, Sycamore, Field Blower, Ultra Ball. Ace of Roll. No, Cynthia, Sycamore, Field Blower, Guzma. Okay, so we're just gonna grab our Bridget here. And we're gonna get Zorua, Trubbish. Because we have the double Zork, I think we would do this anyways, though. We need to make sure we draw something. And he's kind of in an awkward spot, because even if he could... Oh, I should have Brooklet Hill first. I'll check through again real fast. Alright, cool. Alright. And pass. So we have 2 draw supporters prize, which is good to note. I would like to see him... oh my gosh, of course! He top deck Sycamore. Give me a break, man. Give me like 1 turn off. Damn. That's unfortunate. All I wanted was like 1 turn off where he dead draws for 1 turn. Give me a turn to kind of reset. But he does top deck Sycamore, and we're back into it. Well, maybe no attack though. From the Buzzwole. All right. I can work with that. Oh, the first Zork. Trade away the Acerola. I doubt if we ever have to Acerola, we probably won the game. I think so. I don't mind doing this. Trade away the Zorua. Still nothing going on with the hand. Oh, man, dude. Oh, man. Huh. I don't really want to bench another Zorua. If he KOs a Zork... if he KOs Lele, I want to stretch it for Lele and then still have room for a second Trubbish. So I think I'm just going to pass with the current situation. Can attach or treat this with it. I could Guzma up the other Buzzwole, I guess. He didn't have it last turn. He might not have it this turn. Now we can't go attach or treat at least. Yeah, let's bring up the other Buzzwole. If he has a Guzma, he has a Guzma anyway, so make it a little bit harder potentially for him. Maybe I do want to bench the last Zorua. But then if he KOs my Trubbish, I have to punch it twice with Lele. The first Buzzwole twice with Lele. Get some more Trubbishes down on the next turn. I don't hate the idea of that. But if he does just get on my Lele, I want to stretch it for Lele. And then also get down another Trubbish. It's a close one. Gets rid of my Zork. If he KOs the Zork, that's going to get annoying. Alright, we're going to bench the Zorua. It doesn't feel great, though. Because now if he goes after my Trubbish, I have to punch it twice with Lele, get another Trubbish down. It's not the worst thing ever. He's already gone through quite a bit of his energy acceleration. He probably plays. Okay, so he's kind of he's probably on a stuck hand right now. The Trash Land can get the KO. Top deck puzzle, huh? All right. We'll start with trading. Trade away the stretcher because we want to keep the full sun to be able to move. Well, I don't want to end him here if he's dead drawing. Once again, awkward hand. Ugh. We're going to go attach, float, enhance hammer, N, I think. This is what we have to go with. Okay, got some options. Nothing great. No great options, though. We're going to Parallel City him. Make it somewhat awkward for him. I want to Parallel City before I trade. Lele goes for sure. It does take away his float, so it's not completely useless. I think I trade the float here. I want to keep the Ultra Ball for an option to get a Trash Avalanche. Oh, man. I think we just pass with this Lele in the active. Yep, it's going to do it. I'm not too afraid. This Trubbish can get knocked out. I could have like protected this Trubbish so doesn't get Jet Punch knocked out, but not too worried about that. And there's a Field Blower. I'm just really scared of him KOing my Trubbish. It looks like he might be able to get the KO here, actually. Nope, that's not a special energy, so he can't get the KO yet. Should Jet Punch. Oh, it does KO. Oh, that's not good. I thought it was going to be off. But now we can go Trash Lance, knockout, set up another Trubbish. So it's not too bad for us. We really just don't want to have to use Lele here. So I'm going to trade an Ultra Ball, I guess. Draw 2. All right, we can follow up. We can do an N as well. Sure. Field Blower these 2. Gonna Ultra Ball these 2. We'll get the Trash Lance out. We have one more trade. And an N. So we'll evolve the active. We'll Float Stone the Lele and then play the N. We're going to see 8 more cards out of 21, so we should be able to find a Psychic Energy here. We also potentially have another trade if I had to. I really don't want to have to go Ultra Balling for another Zorg, though. We should be able to find it off of this trade. Okay, thank you. And we'll get off the Trash Lance for the knockout. Now he's in a spot where he can actually just chase Zorks for the rest of the game, so that makes it really awkward for me. Here's where I'm going to be wishing I had that third N. I think. But I still have one N in deck. I have double puzzle or triple puzzle in deck as well, so I'll be able to find it if I really need to, I think. We'll see what he's got. Because, yeah, we got Ultra Ball. Oh, no, we're out of Lele, so we have to trade into it at this point. All right, we'll see what he does. Ideally, he just KOs our active Trash Lance, actually, and then we're able to Ultra Ball for another Trash Lance, and then just play Cynthia for the turn, find a Trubbish, and then go from there. Another Buzz. It looks like he's probably not playing Lycanroc. It looks like it's just Buzz, which I actually don't hate in the current format. I think just Buzz is actually kind of cool. Well, there's the Guzma. Unless he's just Jet Punching, then I'm fine with this. Yeah, he's just going for Jet Punch. So his hand's pretty dead, I guess, at this point. So we're going to use this guy. We're going to Guzma out this guy. Get around Beast Ring. Get around... keep his energy out of play. And then we'll just have to look for one more Trash Lance to close out the game. So we'll get into some trades here. I don't think we need Choice Band anymore. I guess I should have Cynthia. No, because we're going to Guzma. I'm going to prep the Psychic Energy there. I don't think we need Field Blower. I don't know. There's so many things we don't need at this point. And there's the Trash Lance itself. We might want the Ultra Ball to find the third Trubbish at some point, potentially. We'll trade a Cynthia now. Keep a Field Blower as the option, I think. Maybe I could have traded a DCE, actually. I'm not going to really use these DCEs either. Yeah, I probably should have traded a DCE. There's just going to be a lot in my hand now. Use this one, send up this guy. So he has the potential for a 3-prize turn, but that would have won in the game. He can Guzma again these and KO these 2. Once again, doesn't win him the game. So we would still most likely have game on our turn. Well, I mean, if he attacks with this one and KOs these, the Trash Lance just comes out and wins the game. So he's going to have to come up with something funky here to win this game. I don't think we're going to see it, though. I think we're going to be able to close this one out. Palladion. Okay, he really does not want to prize the Antsy, I guess. There's the Brooklet. Baby Buzz, a little late on the Baby Buzz. He definitely would have liked to have seen the Baby Buzz last turn. I guess I don't have a Guzma yet. 3 in the discard, but I should be able to get a puzzle off of my draw. Yeah, I'm drawing the rest of my deck. Draw plus triple trade, get a Guzma, close out the game. My trades were a little sloppy here at the end. I definitely could have started trading DCEs. This is something I just don't think about sometimes, but DCEs actually become pretty useless at some point in the game. At some point in some games, I guess is what I should say. Stuck with the anti-active. We get 2 cards. Grab the double goose, and that's gonna be that game. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I dead drew early on, and then he hit some dead draws later in the game. That one part where he top decked Sycamore, I think if I could have just gotten like 1 turn of him bricking for 1 more turn there, that would have been where I could have come back for sure. But he does top deck out of it, and then he hits the brick later on. So we both bricked a little bit, and then I was able to come out on top into another game here. I think I'm playing against another Buzzwole deck. Buzzwole deck's running rampant on ladder recently. Let's see. Okay, we got the turn 1 Bridget at least. Unfortunately, we do have to open the Zorua, and I think it is a another Buzzwole deck, or yeah. But oh, there's an Oricorio. I don't know what that tells us. Yep, it's another Buzzwole deck. That tells us it's another Buzzwole deck, of course. All right. Once again, I'm not running the Mewtwo, which is great in the Buzzwole matchup. I would grab it here if I played it. I would grab Zorua, Mewtwo, I think. Instead, we're going to have to go with Zorua, Trubbish. Not totally complaining. Let's try and figure out some prizes here. Look at the hand. DC Ultra Ball Stretcher and Field Blower Garb. Lele Zorua in play. So back to the beginning, we prized Ability Lock Garb. Nope, it's in hand. 2 Field Blower, 1 Field Blower. Let's run over this. Puzzle Time. Cynthia. Missing 3 cards. Oh, Acerola. Come on. Evo Soda. And 1 more I'm missing. Not going to overly worry about it. Just take the squad. Debating attaching the DCE right now to the Trubbish so I can start using Acid Spray. As opposed to just hitting with Lele on next turn. I think I should set up the Acid Spray here, actually. We have 3 DC. If we didn't have 3 DC in deck, DCs in deck, we have 3 DC, 3 Psychic, though. I think I want to set up the Acid Spray here. That's close. I don't see a reason. I could just hit this with Lele, but that's not great either. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Acid Spray. The Acid Spray plan. Here's what I mean. This is a situation where Latios would be decent too. I think Mewtwo is just a little bit better in these situations, just because you just like 2-shot these with the Mewtwo, and you can potentially 1-shot Buzz GXs and Baby Buzzwoles earlier on. And you have like a turn, like this 1-shot, specifically 1-shot a Buzz GX with Latios versus Mewtwo. It commit another energy there. Hopefully we don't see Guzma plus Diancie would be annoying. So 2 Baby Buzzwoles. So it's probably a heavy Baby Buzzwole version. He's got the Oricorio in there for the Mew EX. Haven't seen that in a while. It's been a bit since I've seen the Oricorio. Elixir to the Buzzwole, and then yeah. Oh damn, Guzma on my Trubbish. Oh no, that's just rude. For 140. All right. Well, that's a game changer. We're gonna have to go into the Lele here, and I think I'm gonna lay. I don't really want to play the end. Well, there's that. And we're gonna stretch it for 1 Ultra Ball. These 2. Yeah, I was trying to get another Zork and then play N, I guess. I don't really want to end him, but this hand doesn't leave me a whole ton of options. There's a hand right there. That's all I gotta say about that, I guess. There's a hand. That was a hand from my opponent right there. How many items? 2. Alright. Getting this hit in with the Lele is gonna be nice. Enhanced Hammer is also very nice. Second Trubbish is very nice. This hand is pretty nice. I can dig it. We also got double trade, potentially triple trade on the turn. Probably can trade the float. Want to keep the option of the Guzma. Parallel City too. All right, I'm liking it. And here I'll lock them up with 3. Usually my rule for Parallel City in this matchup is you ideally want to wait for them to play their first Brooklet Hill. If they play Brooklet Hill, who knows if this guy even plays Brooklet Hill, before you put down your Parallel City. Because otherwise they'll usually have a stadium to answer your stadium. So you kind of want. I like waiting a turn. But in this case, whenever you can like kind of lock up their bench and like reduce their options completely. Like in this situation, he had 3 bench, so he needs the Brooklet Hill if he wants to open up his bench options again. Then I like to play down the Parallel City immediately. Sometimes even if they have like 2 bench. But usually if they have 2 bench, I won't play down the Parallel City. But if they have 3, I for sure play it down. And then if they have, yeah, that's a lot of items once again. Don't think that's going to be a knockout, which is very nice. And I think I'll go ahead and let him KO this Lele, most likely. I'm just going to punch this back with the Lele. Although actually going into Trashalanche here, he doesn't really have an answer for Trashalanche. He's already down 3 max elixir. Yeah, actually I might just punch him with Trashalanche. We'll trade Lele. Instead of giving up this as a prize. We'll trade away. Do I want to really keep that DCE in play? That's kind of the question here. How important is it to keep that DCE in play? Could also double puzzle for Ability Lock ARP here, which would be okay. So we could ability lock Garb him and KO this with Trash Avalanche, which I don't hate, but it's not like ridiculously good. Ability lock Garb is kind of weird in these situations because it doesn't. It means I don't have another Trash Avalanche out there. But I think I will go ahead and set up the ability lock Garb and see how that goes. Okay, so we can go this, put 2. And then here we'll take ability lock Garb and interesting. Huh. Is anything even worth taking? I mean, I have to take. I'm going to take something. Could shuffle a Lele in my deck with the Stretcher, I guess. I'm going to Sycamore this turn. Field Blower doesn't do anything, and Hand Stammer doesn't do anything. I guess I just Stretcher. No, I could get another Floatstone, so I could save this DC, I guess. That's fine. I like that a little bit better. I like the idea of shutting off his Auxiliary this turn, especially if I'm going to use a Sycamore alongside it. Also takes away Diancie, which is kind of cool. Okay, that's a pretty good hand. A really sick prize here would actually be to pull the Ace Roll out of prizes, so I could Ace Roll the Lele and put another Trouble Down. Oh, there it is. Yeah, getting the out of the Trouble Down would actually be really sick here. This doesn't threaten me really, right? Yeah, it'll do 60, which will set up. I mean, he can Sledgehammer KO it anyways. Yeah, Ace of Rolla, get the other Trouble in play is actually really sick here. Well, it gets the Floatstone on it though, so I don't know. I guess he's maybe retreating it. Oh, goodbye Diancie. Oh, he's got the Regirock in here. So he's probably not even playing Buzz GX or Lycanroc. It's just a bunch of small Buzzwoles. If I had to assume another energy to Buzzwole, could go with a. Oh no, we don't have access to Guzma. Ace of Roll a Trash Avalanche. What do you do? 30. We're gonna go on Sledgehammer anyways. We're gonna go to Sledgehammer anyway. So I think we just pick up this. Get the other Trubbish down. We'll attach the Psychic now. I kind of want to Field Blower's Floatstone. I'm gonna check if this card. I don't think it's necessary yet. We're just gonna go with the Trash Avalanche. Would have really liked to have KO to GX there to get him off of, to not allow him to get to Sledgehammer, but that's not an option. Beast Ring is now an option for him. He only has 1 Max Elixir left. There's Nest Ball as well, so it doesn't. I don't think he's playing Brooklet Hill then. I don't know why he wouldn't play Brooklet Hill. Another baby Buzzwole. So I got Sledgehammering with one of them. Oh, he's gonna go after my Zoroarks now. I'm not a big fan of this from him. This seems unnecessary for sure. He really needs to deal with my Trash Avalanches. I'm fine if he doesn't. We're gonna hit him with an End this turn. And then probably put a DC on a Lele to get a Lele in range to one-shot a Swing Arounding. Buzzwole. Lower his Float. And his Choice. Yeah, I think he definitely should have gone after the Trash Avalanche there. I'll Choice Band this. Then there's the N. Put him down to 3. Just trying to ideally avoid him having Beast Ring. We'll send up this one because even if he does have Beast Ring, he might whiff the knockout. On this one, anyways, a lot easier for him to KO this one. So this is what can kind of happen. If Trash Avalanche just can get rolling, I can set up enough Trash Avalanches. This matchup is pretty straightforward. Not too scared of it. Sudowoodo. But he only has 1 elixir left, so I'm not too scared of that. There's a Sycamore. Sudowoodo is the only thing that could consistently probably knock me out. There's the pass. I think I'm actually just going to go chase the Sudowoodo. We're going to actually put another DC here. I think I'm going to go chase the Sudowoodo here. The only thing that could be really annoying, but even then it's not that annoying. Doesn't really matter which one we take the KO with, so I'm just going to take it with this one again. Yeah, Sudowoodo is the only thing I would ever be afraid of, I think of. But even then, if I take this next knockout, I don't think it matters. It just means he can't knock out this Trash Avalanche because he can't watch and learn anymore. Now he's off of Beast Ring. There's another Regirock. So yeah, it's like a Regirock Buzzwole deck. Just hits hard with the small boys. So far I've seen 0 Beast Ring and he's at 8 cards in deck. So I wonder if he just doesn't play Beast Ring. Which would be interesting because you still need to like have some setup eventually for these things to do stuff. Also, I haven't seen like a Shrine of Punishment or something, which I thought would probably be in here too. Or Brooklet. He has neither of those so far. I would expect one of those. Yep, there's a concession. So another Buzzwole deck, another win. All right, we'll get back with another one. To another game though. Playing against Don Champ 14. No idea what he's playing. If I had to guess though, Fighting Coin, and with the streak we've been on, oh, we're going second again, 3 seconds in a row too. If I had to guess, I'd say he's probably playing a fighting deck. Oh, Lele start not great, but we have the Ultra Ball for another Lele for Bridget turn 1, and then we have Zork as a follow up for some kind of draw. Ideally, we top deck a supporter in 2 turns, but I'm down with doing that. Yep, there's Buzzwole. At least we have a DCE to start punching it with the active. I'm kind of fine with that. Just got to work through the first one, and then we have to work through a couple more. Depends what. We've seen 2 different Buzzwole decks already going into a third. This matchup is usually can be pretty tough depending on their list. The last couple lists were a little wonky. The first list I thought would have been closer if he had played down his items a little bit slower, but he was pretty aggressive with the items. We'll see about this list though. See what he's got. See if he's got anything special. If he's gonna be a little more standard, which is a little more standard is what the ZoroGarb can be afraid of sometimes, especially without the Mewtwo. I just not having that early game attacker of the Mewtwo can be rough. See Cynthia fighting off the Ultra Ball, grabbing Rockruff. All right, definitely looks like it's a little more standard. This probably will be a little bit harder. Another item though, that's good to see. 2 items. Just need them to stack up as fast as possible. Another Buzz. Wonder what he's debating about. He had Cynthia. That means he should have another draw supporter here. I'll probably just where to put the choice band. If I was him, I would have just put it on active. I don't know why he's putting it on the bench. Maybe get a 2-shot on the Lele with the active Buzzwole. One thing I do not want to see that he shouldn't do, yeah, attach to the bench. Don't attach to the active. I'm still probably gonna punch his active for 40. But yeah, rid of those. We'll get Lele for Bridget, Trubbish, Zorua. Once again, not a great start though. Keep opening Lele, keep going second. We're gonna make the best of it though. Debating field blowing the choice man. I don't think I'm going to though. I think I'm gonna save it just in case he puts on another thing. I think I might lock up his bench with Parallel. He didn't bench anything out of hand last turn. I think we'll hold the Parallel for a turn. I don't think we need to lock him up just yet. And then yes, of course, hold the field blower. We're actually gonna get the punch in for 40. Might be relevant later. We need to do something. We probably are going to punch with Lele next turn anyways as well, so may as well get the energy down now. I doubt he plays something like Enhanced Hammer or any kind of special energy removal, any energy removal in general, so it's pretty safe there. The DC is pretty safe attachment. There's a Guzma. Ugh, one of my bigger fears here is losing the Zorua for nothing. Ideally, didn't want to do that, but it's still not in a horrible spot, especially if he whiffs an energy attachment for turn. Still have at least 1 trade, but if we were to draw into another Zork or like the Evo Soda, we wouldn't be able to get chain trades, unfortunately, because now we have no Zoruas in play. With attached to bench, interesting. I think if I was him, I would just attach to active, set up to KO the Lele on the next turn. Punch a Zorua, sure. Makes sense. Alright, go Lele. See if we draw something. I might Parallel City him this turn. Yep, there's the Evo Soda I was talking about. Almost want the Evo Soda to find like a trash lunch or something. But I want both these two, so we're trading the Evo Soda. Could have Evo Soda for a Zork and traded Zork. I guess that might have been a little bit more efficient. And there's a dead draw. Alright, we can do everything we can to make sure he can't KO our Zork. A field blower off the active. And then wait. Oh, I was thinking about attaching again. I clicked a little fast there, but I guess now Trash Lunch can get the KO. For sure. Well, he needs 1 more item, I guess. Could have hit him for 80 with this Lele. Could have maybe attached again next turn and then another DCE potentially, and then got the knockout. Excuse me. All I'm hoping for here is that he can't KO my Zork. If he KOs my Zork, we're going to be in big trouble for sure. All right. Guzman play last turn might have been a... Maybe he only did that play because he doesn't have anything better like a draw supporter. So that's potentially possible. Which would be good for us. Maybe he dead draws one turn here. Get another trade off. Or maybe he's just looking at the best way to KO my Zork on the bench. See the Beast Energy come down. Guzma. He's not going to get the KO on the Trubbish, so I'm not a huge fan of this from him. Alright. Still in this one. Trade our Zork. Our Zork. Alright, we don't. It's not getting the KO, so we're going to Ultra Ball for Lele for Sycamore if it's in there. If Lele's in there too, okay, it is. So we're going to have to go with a Cynthia here, it looks like. And we'll look for the... Still look for the Trash Lines for the knockout. But now we need Choice Band and Trash Lines. If not, if we get Float Stone, Trash Lines, retreat to Lele and smack it with Lele is fine. Also, ideally want another Trubbish. Triple Lele on the bench is kind of terrible. Found Trash Lance. And the Float. And an Enhanced Hammer. Enhanced Hammer's pretty sick here, actually. But the way he's drawing, though, I think I'm going to go like this. Try and force another special energy onto his active here to KO this. We'll just hit him with a Trash Lance here. We're running out of Psychics here. If I have to trade the Psychic next turn, I will. We still have all of our puzzles. Right now we have no answers for Lycanroc, which is going to be rough. We really need to get another Trubbish in play. Our bench having triple Lele in play is not good. It's really been clogging up our bench. But he's not in too great of a spot either. So we're not. So that makes that kind of just makes us not being in that bad of a spot. He's gonna retreat to the other Buzzwole. Fine with that. Maybe I can find a Choice Band. Or DCE. I'd hit him with the Acid Spray. Ideally, I find a Choice Band and I can put another DC on this Lele. Big Leles are pretty good in this matchup. Especially if you can build them alongside other threats, so you don't really have to... so they can't really choose between, like, they always want to kill Trash Lance over a Lele. So if I can stack DC on a Lele while Trash Lance is doing work, it's always ideal. He definitely probably wants to go after my Zoroark here, but the... Yep, looks like he's got it. He's going to GX my Zoroark, I would assume. How many items are we down now? Only 6. That's not great. So I'd only be doing 60 with the Trash Lance. I probably have to bring up the Lele and hit it for 80, maybe 100 with the Psychic, and then we're living on the top deck. Chocolate Hill Sticks, that'd be nice. Alright, so we see the GX, so we're going to have to go with Lele here. Yeah, top deck ends pretty nice here. His bench is locked up. Field Blower is not great. We're hitting for 100. Sets up the 2-shot. If he brings up a Buzzwole, we can currently one-shot it with Garb. It really all depends on if he has enough stuff to... if he can't KO this Lele this turn, that's great. Get another turn with the Lele. It's a Claw Slash. He would need... Oh, no, not my Garb. Still not terrible, actually, though. We can still top deck into an N on this turn. And then make it, hopefully, so he can't even KO our Lele. But we're putting him on Beast Ring next turn, so we pretty much have to top deck N here. Or puzzle into N is good. But if not, we're going to take this loss to the Buzzwole and go 2-1. I guess I could have puzzled for 3 last turn, but then my top deck's a puzzle. Yeah, I guess I like this better still. Energy Drive, and now we lose to Beast Ring. Or Max Elixir Attach. See if he's got it. If not, we definitely still have some room to play in this game. But here comes Buzzwole. We'll see. No Beast Ring? I guess I could have taken away his Float Stone with the Blower, so that takes away his Max Elixir option on board. That he doesn't have to tell me the free retreat to send up that then he can retreat to off of the Max Elixir play. There's Baby Buzzwole. Oh, but there's Beast Ring. So I think this one should be over. Unless he messes up the play. Or he's out of basic energy, but I don't think so. Yeah, 9. Ooh, so maybe just enough. And yeah, there's a Knuckle Impact for the knockout. So kind of unfortunate game. Still managed to keep it pretty close up until the last couple turns there. And then it kind of snowballed out of control as we weren't able to find a follow-up draw supporter and being ideal. Alright guys, thanks for watching these games with ZoroGarb. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe. I'll be back soon with more videos like this. Links in the description for my Twitch, my Twitter, stuff like that. So check those out if you want. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.